All right, in this video, we have the new Harden 7s or the Volume 7s. This is the latest and greatest for James Harden, and it's 7th in the signature line from the Harden series, and probably one of my favorite looking ones, to be honest. I don't know if I was a big fan of the 5s or the 6s too much, but this is one, even though it is not for casual consumption, there's something about this shoe that looks so interesting that I definitely wanted to try it out, even for the casual. For that reason, I did get these sent over by Adidas, so major thank you to Adidas for sending me a pair of these. This is a really cool colorway, and I love what they did with this midsole and the body of the shoe. There's some things I really like. There's a couple things I wish they would tweak a little bit. I'll get into that in the video. But let's get into some words of what Adidas says about this product. They retail at $160. I will link them in the description of the video if you guys are interested in buying them. They do have an Adidas sale that recently happened, but these ones actually were not included in the sales yet. Eventually they'll start going on sale, but as of now, retail is what it's at. Any which way, it says signature shoes from the Adidas basketball and James Harden. From his lethal step back to his love for luxury fashion, there's no doubt that James Harden has style. With his signature shoe from Adidas basketball, it all comes into play. The upper borrows its bold look from puffer jackets, and the details support explosive on-court moves. A hybrid boost and lightstrike midsoles serve up lightweight energy, while the traction pattern supports each jump, cut, or change of directions. Now, I'll tell you guys right out the gate, it is a pretty heavy model at 16.6 ounces. Comparison to like this Kobe, it's 13.4 ounces. I think that has to do with the outsole and midsole of the shoe, because there is a plastic wrap around the midsole of the shoe, and there's also a couple different layers on the upper of the shoe as well. But I really do like the plastic wrap that they did on this midsole. I love the overall details in the midsole as well. I think that it looks really sleek. The design is really, really excellent. And then, as I mentioned, the puffer jackets on the sides of the shoe, the lines on the sides of the shoes are actually really nice as well. And then they integrated the laces on the upper, pretty nice as well. Kind of hidden laces, looks really sleek also. Then you do have a little toe guard over top, which does remind me of the Harden 1 from back in the day, which I do like that as well. Traction looks like it'd be pretty good on these shoes as well. You do have a little bit of a diamond for the plate in the middle of the shoe. On the back section, you do see the 3 stripes right here with the boost exposed on the bottom. I love the 3 stripes in the back, how that comes together again. Really smart branding, how it extends from the top of the midsole down through the bottom of the outsole. You can see there is encased boost inside of this plastic. I do like that they actually expose part of it on the inside of the shoe versus the outside, because the outside makes it look sleeker, but this is like a missed opportunity if you don't have the proper branding, and I do like that they have it on the side. Even though they do have a little bit on the bottom, it's nice to see it in both places. Again, another part that I like is the midsole right here, how you have the little traction pod that comes up through the side of the midsole, just to give you a little bit of variation, which again, I really like. The back collar of the shoe is pretty beefy back here. You do have a couple layers, as I mentioned, and I don't mind that at all. So the midsole I like, the upper I like. The one thing that I don't really like is going to be the tongue. The tongue is very interesting. It's a sock-like fit here. I'm just personally not a fan of like attached tongues or like the sock-like fit like this. It's harder to get on my foot. I'm an old man. You know what I mean? It's harder to do that. Any which way, I wish they had a tongue version where you actually had a detached tongue that actually came up a little bit, because I think that would add like extra little dynamic to the front section of the shoe, so it's not so sleek all the way back. I need a little bit of tongue structure. For me, it just makes the shoe look a little bit better. If it had even like the Ultra Boost 1.0 sort of structure on the front, that would make this better for my feet personally. But leave a comment in the comment section, what about the tongue for you guys? Do you guys like this style or not? Have you played ball in them? Is it actually beneficial to you if you actually hoop in them? I think from a casual, it doesn't look too terrible. It kind of like blends in with the shoe, but I do like the tongue structure normally on a shoe. You have Harden signature on the bottom of the shoe. And again, this colorway, the color blocking is perfect. It's very simple, white and black primarily, with the little hits of the milky pods on the bottom and on the midsole. But really nice model, to be honest. $160 is the price point on them. I think that Adidas did a really, really nice job on these. And Adidas Boost basketball shoes specifically, historically, have been really good. I still remember when I had Wiggins' like first like non-signatured shoe back in the day. I played at SneakerCon in those in New York years ago. I really, really like that pair. It was a high top knit pair with the boost on the midsole. But now you can see the evolution of this with the Lightstrike, and Adidas Boost still as an integration, but the style points on here I think are pretty exceptional. But leave a comment in the comment section. What do you guys think about the new Harden 7? And if you guys are interested in buying a pair, I will link them to Adidas in the description. If you guys do use my link to purchase the shoe, it directly supports this channel. It is always greatly appreciated when you guys do that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Drop a like on the video if it was informative, if you guys liked the video, and then hopefully we'll see you back on the channel for some more videos. Have a good rest of the day though, and take care. All right, bye guys.